Howdy, friends. We are back and we are ready to grind. So I'll probably start off. So I made it to hell. I'll give just like a quick little overview. I have this new little fancy clock here. Let's just see kind of where we're at with what we've found. And then we'll get into it. So gear-wise, I have collected Spirit, Lore, Ancient's Pledge, Stealth, which I could reroll that, Tear Haunch, Caster Ring, just a, FHR, Fast Hit Recovery, and Resistance Belt, another Caster Ring with some Resistance and Mana, which is always awesome, and then I just found these Trang Gloves, which are very nice. I'm pretty excited about that one. So yeah, let's just, and then as far as what I found, you can see up at the top left corner there that I do have my little progress going. What are we at right now for it? Yeah, so it looks like 8.44% is what I'm at with the Grail, which is making progress. So yeah, nothing too crazy. I'm gonna do some, I don't know, gonna do some runs, probably do some Hell Mephisto, Hell Andariel. Could be crazy, could be very, very crazy. Yeah, I actually might put this down at the bottom. I'm not really sure. Yeah, we'll see. I'll just keep grinding. So yeah, I'm gonna run some magic find runs. I had like kind of a route that I was running, but I think to utilize this little timer, I'm gonna do, I think I might do some what's it called? What's his name? Oh my goodness. This guy's Mephisto runs. So let's just start there. I'll probably do a couple of these, and then I'll pick it back up. And I'm gonna use my little timer thing, so that should be fun. All right, let's see. Yeah, definitely have some gear like needs. SHAKO is probably the top of the list. I also really need if I could get a dual spirit, that'd be awesome. Yeah, there's definitely stuff that we need. Bro. Nice. Kills are still really slow, which is kind of unfortunate. But we do what we have to do.
I need mana. I need mana.
Again, mana is still like is still a huge problem with this build. That's the one thing that I can't seem to get enough of. I do have insight on my mercenary, but survivability on my mercenary is like basically non-existent, which kind of sucks. So, we'll do what we have to. I'm gonna bump this volume down just a scooch. Definitely need some better things. Ooh, Thresher. Reaper's Toll. The Reaper's Toll. That's huge. All right, well now that basically solves my problem for, wanting to, Oh, that's funny. That is funny. So I think there's an option on here to register a drop. I'm trying to see. Add drop, Alt B. All right, let's see what this does. I don't think that did anything. Oh, nice. Reaper's Toll. Huge. All right. Yeah, that is not bad. All right, so that solves that problem. Like I said, I do have an insight on my mercenary, but this could be really, really big for trying to do just content, really. 33% Deadly Strike, 33% chance for Decrepify. I don't really know what the roll is on this, but I'm pretty hyped. Let me log it. I gotta log this in my other Grail run. Or not my other one. Reaper's Toll. Nice. Pretty good. Making progress left and right. Alrighty. And another one. Alright, yeah, so that little run counter's working pretty well. As it can.
What do you need?
What do you need? I need a lot. For anyone who's just hopping in, welcome. I just got a Reaper's Toll. Pretty freaking excited about that. Beautiful. Show it to the people. Incredible. Gonna be doing some Mephisto runs, though. And definitely feel free to say howdy. I want to hear from everybody. It's always fun kind of interacting on these things. So I think other gear, I think I need like, so SHAKO is a must. Skin of the Viper Magi is also a must. There's a lot of musts on this.
I need mana. Not enough mana.
And I think, I'm trying to think of just like anything I could get to make, well, I have to level up, that's for sure. I have yet to beat Hell, which is a problem. It's a very large problem, because I can't do cows. Chainmail, we have another Grail item. Cathins, I think I have that already. Pretty sure I have that already. I don't think I don't think I have to log that one. I think I have it. Let's see. Cathins Mesh. Oh wait, is this a new one? Let me see. Did I completely have that wrong? Cathins Mesh. It is a new item, new Grail item. All right, 2 in a row. Not really an exciting one, but happy to have it either way. And I'm quickly running out of space here. Making progress. Get hype. And the runs keep going. Welcome, friends. Feel free to say howdy. Gonna be doing some Mephisto runs. Trying to gear up. Just gonna chill and yeah, see if we can get some good gear. I'm probably gonna make a little like wish list. I probably should make a little wish list type thing for the corner somewhere, just so I can have like a little checklist. But I really would like another spirit would be awesome. That would help a lot. Bro, what are you doing? I swear, sometimes luring Mephisto is like crazy. So, still pretty early. I think I'm level 64 now. So we're kind of getting there. I think I'm probably going to keep doing some, like, I would say more low-key farming. Like just doing the moat trick and maybe doing, like, ancient tunnels and stuff like that. For a little bit, until probably, like, 70, 75, somewhere around there. I'd assume. What was that? Yeah, that was absolutely nothing. And then, yeah, I mean, if I could start doing, again, getting some, like, better gear, do some Pindle, that would be awesome. Those drops are always really solid. Again, I just really need to find something to get my mana usage, like, way down. And just gonna be doing the moat trick. Nothing fancy.
I need mana. Not enough mana.
Broadsword. This is probably Eisenhart's. This might be one that I have. This is one that you feel like you kind of find everywhere, but it could very well be one of those things that you're like, oh yeah, I definitely have this, and then turns out, no, I do not have it. So let's see. Yeah, I have Eisenhart's. Okay. On to the next one. Yeah, I don't know. Like you said, I am kind of inching up there, but I'm not getting really good experience here. I think I might switch over. I'll probably do like a couple runs, maybe like a dozen or so runs of Mephisto, and I'm going to do some Ancient Tunnels, because those are always a lot of fun. And I got a Sur rune there, too, the other day, which is crazy. Oh, I just did LK. Alright, let's see if we can get anything here. That'd be awesome if I could get, like, an insane rune drop. I have a really good roll on this map. Nothing. Yeah, it's definitely the way it goes. I feel like I misclicked like half of these.
Not enough mana.
Welcome, friend. Just gonna be doing some Mephisto runs. Mumbling to myself. You know how it is.
I need mana.
Let's see, nothing.
What do you need?
I need better drops. That's what I need. All right. All right, so yeah, maybe I'm gonna do like, again, because I want to try and switch things up a little bit, just a scooch. I also feel like I'm gonna need to make some mules eventually. Pretty soon, I think I'm kind of already hitting that point where it's like, all right. Ooh, I hate this moat setup. Well, I guess technically this is the moat setup. And welcome to anyone who's dropping in live. Hope everybody's having a wonderful time. Wonderful night. Let me know if the volume and anything needs to be adjusted. I can certainly make some tweaks here and there. We're going to be going for SHAKO. That's the main one. That'd be awesome if I could get it like right here. But I did get a Reaper's Toll, which is... Ooh.
I am overburdened.
Let's see what that poleaxe is. I am making all sorts of awesome finds. Battle Branch. I actually think I might have that one. Let me see. No, I do not. The Battle Branch. Alright. Creeping up on 9%, and I got another Essence, which is nice. That's going to be something that I really do want to start collecting, some of these Essences. It's always nice to have tokens. I like to try and have like 3 of each on hand. Like three tokens on hand, I should say. It's just really nice to have. It's like nice quality of life. And I am, again, running out of space pretty aggressively right now. So I will need this is all my set items, and these are all my normal items. Then these are just kind of like the I'm keeping these for me items. This is going to be something, although actually Tal-Eth, I'm going to do I have Eth? Tal-Ith? I don't think I have an Eth rune, which is sad. Alright, I got to keep an eye out for one, because I'm definitely going to want to wear that. Because right now I got this little stupid one. But on to the next one. I need a G-Face would be really awesome for my mercenary. And if you're joining live, or if you're here live and missed the beginning, I was able to get a Reaper's Toll on like my first run, which is really nice. Survivability of my mercenary is negative, so it's nice to have, you know, anything helps when trying to gear along the way. So I'm going to be doing, what run is this? 7? Probably going to do another couple Mephisto runs. Switch it up to do maybe some Endario runs. Going to change it up a little bit. Keep things fun. Also, definitely feel free to, in the comments, in the chat, wherever. Curious to see, where do you guys farm? I'm like mid-60s right now, so not like doing super great. Or like there's definitely still room to grow. Always curious to see where people farm. I've been doing the Ancient Tunnels, which is really great. I've had a lot of luck there, and it's just a lot of fun. There's a ton of like unique mobs. So I've been doing that a little bit. I have Mephisto. I've kind of been sprinkling in some LK runs just because, I mean, if I can do a bunch of these runs, like Mephisto runs, and then, oh, all of a sudden get a skiller or some nice charms along the way, I'm definitely going to want to, definitely trying to get that. Nice. Also, these are really good for getting money. You can just get some stuff, identify it, hit up my boy Ormus. Well, that wasn't like awesome money, but what are you going to do? And off to Mephisto. Terrible roll for this map. It's really far away, but there's a couple other that have been, like that LK run is awesome, and Dariel is awesome. So I kind of like don't want to mess with this, because then if I roll it again and then everything sucks, then that is not fun. Let me move this little thing somewhere else. Right there. Ooh. Misclicking here is very awful.
I need mana. I need mana. I can't carry anymore.
So, I mean, again, basically nothing. My magic find really is not stellar on this account right now. Nah, it's not really great because I have my spirit. Magic find is not super stellar on this account. That's definitely something that I want to work on. Like, I don't even know if I see what it is. What do we have? three magic find. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, so if I could get like chance guards, that would be awesome. I have to beat You know, get a Sunder Charm would be really great. Geeds would be cool. So yeah, it's just a lot. Always something. On to the next. And back to another LK. See, like I said, anything I can do, like these LK runs, you get small charms all over the place. That's not really good. But they're going to be good for some of my other characters as well. A lot of like little magic find ones. Ooh. Well, I needed a SHAKO. I guess I didn't really think that was what I needed, but... Come on. Let me wrangle you over here.
Not enough mana. I need mana. I need mana. Not enough mana.
Ooh. Let's see what we got. I think I actually already got this one. Let me see. Vil blah 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 blahs or whoever it is. No. Vidalas. Oh, I actually don't think I got this one. Nice. Another item. Always nice to get another item off the list. I just kind of wish it was a better one. Like if I get something like, if I get like a Tal amulet, because mine right now it's just like a little nonsensical caster amulet, so that would be sick to get a better one. Get some more.
Greetings.
All right, this is going to be my last Mephisto run. So I want to start doing some ancient tunnels, get some levels in. Ooh, Grand Charm. Dang. Always get excited when I see those. Because you can get skillers here, and if I had, like, right out of the gate, got like a cold skiller, I would not be sad about that. Whoa, misclick. So yeah, like I said, probably going to be my last Mephisto run. Going to hop over and do some ancient tunnels. Really need to get some levels in. Really want to start making some progress.
Not enough mana.
Ooh, Broad Axe. Let's see what it is. And Crystalline Globe. Gore Shovel. I think that's a new one. 60% chance of open wound. That's pretty fun. All right, let's see. Gore shovel. Nice. Another one. And let's see. Sometimes these are really good. 20% faster. That one's a... I almost said that one was good, but it's really not super great. But I am going to sell it, and I'm going to make a profit, which is always fun. Put my gore shovel in the bank. Chest. Never called it a bank before. Ooh, see, this is the problem. I'm out of room now. Dang. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm already out of room. I'm sure there's a way that I could, like, Jenga this to be able to get into a spot. Maybe not with the items that I currently have. So I'm going to throw you in here with the set items. And I really, really need to make a mule to house some of these items. Maybe I'll do that right now. So let's create mule. What do you want to call you? Mule set. All right. So we got to make a mule because I have too much stuff. And so this will be all of my set items. Get you out of here. So for anyone just joining in now, I have officially ran out of room in my my kind of shared stash for all of my for all of my Grail items. So I am making a mule finally. Awesome. So let's at least freeze some stuff up. This is still a set item, so then I'm going to make another mule. This is all set. These are all uniques, so let's go and make another mule. This is the fun part that they don't tell you about. Maybe they do. Mule unique. Unique. And then it's just going to be a mad scramble for where things live on these mules. And then that's where the real fun begins. So I'm curious, anyone on, watching now, if you're doing a Grail, do you just do mules? I know some people use, I was using, what is it? Yeah, I'm offline. I know there's a plugin you can do that does that basically extends the slot, which I know can be pretty useful. Ooh, I actually need, this was a fun drop that I got this afternoon, or actually the start of the video. I got a Reaper's Toll, very exciting. Put that in there. That's my useful tab. But yeah, are you was it Monster? I'm just gonna call you Monster. Monster Moan. Is that, do you use a plugin for your Grail or anything like that? Oh, my run counter is all sorts of messed up right now. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Ooh, but this is a life tap wand. That is kind of nice. We do the life tap is very valuable. So this is gonna be for my mercenary. If I get another Eth rune, then I am definitely putting that on my mercenary. But yeah, I'm gonna start doing some ancient tunnels, not icy tunnels, ancient tunnels. Also, I am a bit delayed, so I apologize if you're anything in chat. I might be just a couple seconds behind. Just the XP here, it just is incredible. No cold immunes. Well, I think they actually, it can spawn cold immunes, but it's pretty rare if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, Ancient Tunnels, Act 2, level 85 area, which is cool.
I need mana.
Nice. We love a level. Just doing a pretty standard pretty standard sorceress right now. Nothing too fancy. I was kind of thinking about making like a little guide as to how I level my sorceress, because I do it a little different. I think like Maxroll has a really good guide out there, but I do mine. I usually level mine just slightly different. Good luck. Been slaying Mephisto for 12 hours today without finding SHAKO. That really hurts to see. Dang. Yeah, I appreciate it. It's I'm gonna need it. Or were you doing Terrorized? Was it, I saw Llama was doing, Mr. Llama was doing the some Terrorized. Oh no, and Dariel he was doing Terrorized, but yeah, unfortunately my clear speed for Mephisto is like not super fast. So I started to, at the beginning of this I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna get in there. I'm going to do some Mephisto, just kind of grind out a bunch of runs. And then it's just so slow. It was just not enjoyable in the slightest. Did you get any other good drops though? Like I said, I am a little bit behind for the actual stream, so if I reply in the chat, it's probably going to be me typing as soon as possible versus me just talking. Ooh. Yeah, I posted a reel, I guess, yesterday. I was doing the Ancient Tunnels last night, and I found a Sur rune, so that was like, I was like, all right, maybe it's a sign. Maybe it's time for me to just grind Ancient Tunnels for a bit. So yeah, not only are found some ETH Titans for my Javzon and 2 Arachnid Mesh. Yeah, I mean, it is pretty good. Arachnid's Mesh is great. Titans is awesome. But yeah, for, what do you say, it was 12 hours? Yeah, that's a lot. Or that's not a lot for 12 hours. Alright, I actually think I cleared out this one. And I'm just posting down below, and just like verbally responding because of just the little delay. All right, I think that's it for this one. Oh, still a couple more people. Ooh, I don't have any more potions.
Not enough mana.
Let me pot up.
Good day.
How may I help you?
Hello.
But yeah, I really do be like that. Sometimes you grind and you grind and grind and nothing. But that's why we love it. Well, at least we gaslight ourselves into thinking we love it sometimes, I should say.
Citizen.
Alright, so I gotta get a better mercenary. I'm gonna start trying to run Thorn. Holy Freeze is good. Might, I don't really, I'll just do Holy Freeze.
I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use.
600 damage, not terrible. I did get at the beginning I got a Reaper's Toll, but I think I'm gonna stick with Insight just kind of for survivability on this one, and yeah, we'll go from there. Oh, but I did finish this run. Yeah, let me keep doing. I'm gonna try just like a couple LK runs. Because if I can get anything to help my magic find, like any little charms or anything, that would be awesome. Alright, Lost City. Ooh. Yeah, I saw that first hit on my mercenary and I was like, oh, that's not good. And yeah, it was not good. That sucked. Really need to work on their survivability. Yesterday when I locked in on Meph, I found some pretty nice stuff, like Oculus and Thunderbelt and lots of magic farms to get my magic find up. Yeah, that's pretty solid. If I could get, the Oculus would be great. Yeah, that is pretty nice. That is pretty nice. Have you been like waiting for terrorize zones, or are you just doing were you just doing regular ones? Not the best items, but buff my characters a lot. Yeah, I mean, that does go a long way, especially if you have something like, you know, the Oculus for, ooh, not paying attention. Oculus for like a sorceress. It is pretty nice. I mean, you have a faster cast rate. It's really high. You have, was it +3 to skills, if I'm remembering that correctly? Which is, I mean, that's pretty great. I mean, that's like kind of what you want. Are you just doing sorceress primarily, or are you kind of switching it up a little bit? Regular did Andy today. Nice. Yeah, Andy's good. Any Andy drops? Also, welcome anyone else who's joining. Howdy. Just going to be grinding a little bit tonight and play for a couple hours. Trying to get my Grail in order. Really trying to gear so I can beat Hell. That's really the ultimate goal. Ooh. Because I need to start doing terrorize zones. Grand Charm. Let's make it a skiller. This is level 85 area. Damn. That's so sad. Ooh, giant sword.
I am overburdened.
Let's see. Got a Grail item. Let's see what it is. And he dropped nothing. Dang. No drops at Andy. That is brutal. That is brutal, my friend. Ooh, okay. This is actually a pretty fun sword if you're running just like a regular run-of-the-mill paladin. Holy Fire is a lot of fun, but I think this is a new item. Let me see. Let's check it out. Oh, of course, there's an ad. That's funny. I didn't realize that. Let me refresh that. Nice. Yeah, that must... Got me with an ad. I wasn't paying attention. Nice. New item. New Grail item. Making progress. But yeah, dude. Nothing at Andy. That is... That feels personal. Sometimes you just go dry. Like, you do all these great grinds, really push, and just sometimes you don't get anything, which is just not fun. Boss plate, let's see, we got anything there? Alright, so we did get at least one. Yeah, you have to put more effort. Yeah. Yeah. I gotta hit up Andy. Frickin' loot pinata, especially the terrorized one. Although I'm so sorry that it didn't pan out. Mephisto's... Yeah. Well, I think it's funny, like, if you watch someone's, like, I know, again, Llama's doing a Grail right now. I think... Isn't one of his rules that he, like, can't do... He's just like, I'm not doing... Andy or Mephisto or something like that. Or was that his old run? I remember he had a rule where he was like, this just isn't fair. Like, it's too easy to get loot here. Let's see. Alright, that could be... I'm thinking this could be a treachery base for my mercenary. That could be pretty cool. Not 4, so definitely not fortitude, but that's looking like a nice treachery base. I'm gonna have to hold on to that. I'm also gonna have to get runes. Which I do realize also on the rune topic, I can't even do Countess on this character. I like technically can, but it's gonna be my mercenary that's gonna be dishing out all the damage because of her cold immune. Just go farm chaos. It's quite consistent. I would normally farm chaos, but on this character, I just got to Act 4. I'm 65 right now, but yeah, chaos it's a lot of fun. Yeah, chaos is a ton of fun. What's the best drop you've ever gotten from chaos? I think I've gotten 2 burrs from there. Nah, no Sunder Charm. I'm still doing, which I guess technically, I don't know, because you can do terrorized zones in, I think you can do them in Nightmare, but I have not beaten Hell on this account yet. I was really pushing for it, really pushing, but man, everything was just so slow. Although, I think maybe I'll give it another shot. Push a little bit, because I am at the point where I have Azul, and I also had like just awful gear for my mercenary, but with that Reaper's Toll, I actually might have a fighting chance now, just to deal damage and stuff like that. There's a couple uniques, and so maybe it is time. But again, with cold uniques, it's also pretty tough in Chaos Sanctuary. But yeah, Sunder Charm, logical next. I really want to need a Geeds too. That would be awesome. I love doing these Grails, but it just seems like every time I think about all the gear that I don't have, it makes me really sad. Which is probably a very common tale for the Diablo community. So yeah, my nice Sur rune, very proud of that one. Yeah, I got a lot of crap in here though. Transfer that over to one of my mules. And back to it. Got most of the runes and tasks and ton of uniques, arachnids, griffins, etc. That's pretty good. That's pretty. Are you doing terrorized, or are you just doing regular ones? Because I mean, regular, even just chaos regular. Like if you have the magic find for it, it's still it's pretty solid. Like I know you can. I mean, obviously the mobs there. I think it's well, it's a level 85 area, so you can basically get any drop. But yeah, if it's terrorized, that is, I know it drops a lot. There's a lot of stuff that gets dropped there. Griffins is one. Haven't found, obviously, because I'm level 65. But Griffins is on the list. Yeah, there's a lot of. I'm trying to think about. So like with the Grail itself, I feel like I'm trying to have the mindset of like, I really need to just play and not worried about all the items, but it's really hard to not worry about all the items that I'm missing. I do chaos basically. Yeah. What character are you running? Are you doing a sorceress or a different build? I feel like I just assume it's sorceress, just because that's what I run all the time. I'm just projecting. Yeah, my resistance is still like I need to get these up a little bit. Lightning is not great. Fire is really awful. Source, Barb, Pally. Yeah, that's the Holy Trinity, for sure. No, those are solid. I feel like those are the characters. They're the most fun to play, and you don't need like insane gear. Although I did want to make in this Grail eventually. I'm thinking about like long term, like, oh, you have to farm torches and Annie eventually if I find a Stone of Jordan. And I'm thinking about what I want to do. I'm thinking about doing a Kixin. But I really hated... I'm torn because I really like Mosaic. I think it's a really neat rune word. But in a lot of ways, I think it's kind of like... I think it's a little OP. And I don't know if that's like something that I want to do. But I know that it would be really easy. And I also think I could justify it if that's like the only thing I'm using it for is like torches and like declone and stuff like that. And we got another level there. Are you guys out there doing, are you guys doing Grails, anything like that? Or are you just playing just for fun? I've always been just a player, like, I like the idea of a Grail, but I never formally had one. And then, like, on my main, like, save file, so I use, like, I have it set up as, like, a repository so I can swap between all my save files, like, between all my devices. And, so I have a main one that I do a lot of my normal videos on that I just like post to my channel, like longer drop videos and stuff like that. But I've never like formally logged anything, so it was something that I always thought was pretty interested in, but I just never really got in and did it until now. And it's been a lot of fun, setting up a tracker and getting excited about drops instead of just like, okay, not a didn't get a Griffins, move on to the next thing. You can actually be excited about more drops, which is pretty fun. Not sure, but you might run budget pally for Ubers. Yeah, that's true, because you can do, budget pally. You can do a smiter with the black rune word. I think if you have a life tap wand in black, you can pretty much run. You should be able to do at least. It's not going to be pretty, You're not going to have a great time doing it, but you should be able to do an Uber or declone with that. Yeah, I think that's how I got my, on like my main account. I just have like a super budget. I had a Fists of the Heavens paladin that I just like, my sorceress was just so powerful that I didn't need, I just didn't need, you know, someone else to clear Chaos Sanctuary. So I think I ended up just porting that paladin over, and yeah, it worked out pretty well. But yeah, it's fun build. Paladins are always fun. It's a lot better with Drax, so you don't have to bring in the life tap wand, but you know, you do what you can. And I think I even have like, geez, I think you could probably even do like a spirit or something on the offhand. Like, you do not need a lot, which is crazy to think of, like, you know, getting runes that you could get in like Nightmare Countess and doing Ubers with is just kind of a wild thought, but like I said, it's doable. $66. What do you think? What run is this? 15? It's technically not 15 because I did do some Mephisto runs. I think this is like maybe the third or fourth one of these that I've done. No, maybe more than that. I'm not really sure. But do we try and do some... Do we try and go for a Jewel? Could be the move. Those +2 to skills would go a pretty long way. And getting to Act 5 would be nice, because then, like I said, it opens up like Pindle and some other really, really great spots for gear. But I'm having a lot of fun with the Ancient Tunnels right now. This is a good time. Sometimes you get into, I think my first Uber run, Pally, was 43 res, 4 orts in it. Yeah, that's pretty wild. Is that for, what do you get with ort in your shield? Is that a, or not ort? Yeah, what do you get from that? Is that for resistance, or was that for like extra damage? I guess I could go see. One moment. Do I not have an ort? Oh, I do. Oh, lightning res. Yeah. Yeah. Lightning res is a must. Yeah, I'm assuming that's for Mephisto hits like a... Or I guess... No, not Mephisto. Yeah, Mephisto, and then I think that counteracts Diablo's lightning too, if I'm not mistaken.
Blessings to you.
Greetings.
Ooh, jeez. Sorry, hit the mic there. Alright. Let's try and kill a Jewel. I think that's a good use of my time. Just because that +2 to skills is awesome. And what I'm going to do... So, Insight... Can I Mercenary even use this? No. That stinks. Oh, level 75. Yeah, alright, pal. Never mind. Sorry. That was silly. I don't know why I thought I could use that. So let's try and do a Jewel really quick. And if this ends horribly... Well, I'm still going to go back to grinding, but let's see if we can just make a little bit of progress. Alright. Try and speed run this. Outer steps. Wait, what?
I need mana.
Oh, yeah. I was like, wait. I thought I was in the right spot. Man, Act 4, I don't think... I think I've, like, everything that I've done has been just to try and run as fast as humanly possible through this act. And it's a great act. Like, I don't know why. It's pretty cool. Mephisto, oh yeah. The conviction aura, yeah. Yeah, that's brutal. Alright, well I got the waypoint, which is nice. Now I just need to find a jewel. The Holy Freeze Aura was the play. Oh, I'm in the City of Damned. You go to Plains of Despair. That's stupid. Oh, you gotta have an extra 100... Yeah, that is wild. Yeah, I know he hits, like, pretty hard. I mean, there's a reason, I guess it's, like, makes sense. There's a reason why it's, like, Ubers. You know, it's supposed to be the hardest content in the game. But yeah, that's a lot. That's pretty insane. I mean, again, makes sense. Ooh. So we'll do Azul, and then I'll really try my darndest. Maybe we could do the Hellforge. Alright, so... Frickin' Doom Knight. Nice. Alright. Is this your first Carry of the Grail? It is. Yeah, so this is the first one. I just started this maybe like a couple weeks ago. Not even, maybe a week and a half ago. So yeah, before I was kind of doing like, I would play, you know, a character for a certain amount of time, or I was doing it like just kind of offline. But with this Grail, I'm trying to stream a lot more. So yeah, this is the first character on the account. On the Grail, so and it's been a lot of fun. All right, so right now I'm gonna do. Should get that cold mastery. 'Cause that's getting there, but. All right, so Azul done. Let's do Hellforge, then we can get back to our regular scheduled program. Oh, nice. Here it is. I'm just like looking at the map like, man, I really got to find this Hellforge. And I was just there the whole time. Try and kill everybody. Nice to get some extra experience and stuff. Ooh. Alright, hold on. Let me go get my mercenary again. I'm scared. I need an adult. Potion up. I gotta clear this frickin'... Alright. Alright, let's try one little group at a time. Take that. Really got to try and keep my mercenary alive, so I'm going to be watching his health. Oh, wow, there that one. That's embarrassing. But yeah, like I said, so this is the first one for this Grail. I'm probably gonna do probably a Barbarian next. Really, you know, Horkers are always a lot of fun, and you can really stack some magic find. But there's definitely some more gear that I want to get first. Alright, I'm just gonna have to, like, go the scumbag method. Sick. Alright, that was fun. One more shot, and then I don't want to do this anymore. No, I'm gonna keep going. You're right. What can the forge drop? I'm trying to remember what the top drop is for that. Because, yeah, I mean, if I could get something, like, right out of the gate, like a low rune or something, that'd be sick. Alright. I'm just gonna run. Yeah, even a gull would be nice. I feel like I'm playing a round of COD Zombies right now. Just hurting everybody. I also could just go get my mercenary and this would solve a lot of my problems. Alright, let's do that. Yeah, like I said, Gull would be sick. I wouldn't be mad about that. Man, those were like... That's like classic BattleNet ladder, like trying to get some gear. Like, ooh, alright, let me just go and do a ton of, what's it called, runs. Hellforge runs, that's it. Oh yeah, these little things are cold resist. That's so annoying. Just check the web. Gull is the max. Well, I appreciate you looking it up. Yeah, it kind of stinks that Gull's the max. But again, I mean, I'll still use it. So part of this Grail, good luck to find the low in Chaos. Yeah. I actually found, I had on my other save file, I uploaded it to my channel. I had a run I did, like a couple hundred Countess runs. And I found a low rune from her, and I was shocked because that's not on her like normal rune drop table. Still very cool though. I had no right staying alive right there. That was crazy. I'll tell you what, this is the most expensive Hellforge I've ever done. This is ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Oh, thank God. All right. Here we go. Let's see if we can do this. All right. This is like the jankiest way I've ever done this. Let's see. Ooh, Malrune. Let's go. That was sick. I am not mad about that. That's huge. We love Malrunes. I almost said malware. We hate that. Malrune, that's pretty fun. So that was kind of worth all the pain from that. And part of this Grail is that I do have to collect each rune too. But the only kind of like, I don't know, exception I think what I'll do to kind of that rule is that I can cube to it. So if I got 2 Sirs, I could cube them and get the next level. So I am kind of like giving myself an out a little bit. Man, I got to do something with these gems. All right. Yeah, that was brutal. I'm not feeling super great about doing the Chaos Sanctuary at this time, just based on how that went. All right. So what do we think? Should I go back to Ancient Tunnels? Ancient Tunnels. What about all rune words? I'm not doing all rune words. That's the one thing that I'm not going to do. I was thinking about it, but I figured if I get to a point where I am starting to like collect a lot of stuff and it's something that I want to add on to it, I'm kind of leaving that open-ended. But as the base run, I'm just gonna do runes, sets, and charms, all that good stuff, and runes, sets, and uniques. Just so I don't want to scream. All right, so what do you think? Where to next? Thinking, I don't know what I'm thinking. Ancient Tunnels. Let's go back. Because I was getting some good XP there. Maybe I'll try bump up the player count a little bit. Did that even work? Did I just do that right? Sometimes I don't. Oh, yeah. Sometimes I like... Ooh. The Dark Elder's there. Dark Elder's always cool. I always forget about him. Alright. Well, the XP's definitely rolling in. Alright, let me pick up some of these potions, save myself a little bit of money here.
I can't carry anymore.
Trying to see, what do we got? 4 sockets? No. Even though I already have a insight, definitely always in the market for 4 socketed pole axes. Players should be quite solid for rune drops. Yeah, I mean it definitely does help. I think even some of like the normal mobs, I feel like players 3 is pretty good. Like I'm not having really any. Well, of course this is like the one guy that I can't kill. So annoying. But yeah, I might try and bump to level players 5. I really am just looking at this point. I'm really just need the experience. It would just be really, really awesome to not get, or to be able to level a little bit faster. And nice, got a level there. So I'm just going full send on Blizzard. It's kind of the safest thing. Level 75, what am I at right now? 75, I can use my Reaper's Toll that I found, so I'll probably wait until then to buy a Mercenary, or just keep leveling until then. Soul Rune. Hey, any rune helps. Again, the biggest thing that I am struggling with right now is like the mana use on this character is crazy. And obviously it's, you know, I just don't have awesome gear at the moment, but ooh, that rejuve just saved my life. I don't know. What do we think? Should I try players 5? Might be kind of scary. I don't know. Might get obliterated. But the experience would be pretty nice coming in from that. I'll try. Maybe the next one I'll bump up, and we'll see. We'll see about a players 5. What level? I don't know where I can get a white monarch. I think that has. I mean, I think it can drop in these level 85 areas. Hell Cows is probably like the best place to try and get one, but that's on the horizon. 2 spirits is really makes a ton of difference. Yeah, like I said, I think the next one I am going to try and do a players 5. We can see. We'll see how that performs. Yeah, like even this is kind of slowing down in certain places, which is not awesome. I was thinking about doing a what's it called? What is this? Frozen Orb. Oh my goodness. I was thinking about doing a Frozen Orb because that's like pretty fast. You don't really need a lot. You can kind of max out really just 3 things. Like level 60, you can have a like an end game. Only using Orb, but I don't really feel like using one of my respecs on it. It's just not really. But it might speed up some things like this. But this, you know, then if I want to try and progress normally through the rest of the game, then I'm pretty much screwed. Because if you don't have Blizzard and stuff like that, it's just kind of everything's really slow. I guess if I had like an awesome mercenary, that would help a lot. But yeah, I definitely don't have that. Welcome everybody. Got some couple people in the audience. Just grinding. Trying to get gear. Hope everyone's having a nice night tonight. Don't know why I just tried to buy potions at my stash. That's really stupid. Those of you who are just joining me, you got this Malrune. Very excited. Got the Reaper's Toll. Been showing it off to everyone who joins. So sorry for those who've been here for a little bit. Yeah, all right, let's go back in. Basically, every time I get a couple more people that join in, it just turns into me show and telling. So I'm sorry. Especially like my boy Rollchester, who's been in here for a bit. I think you've had to watch me brag about that item, I think like 4 times now. Oh man, my Grail is at the top is went away. Keep forgetting that. Is that like a lot to have that up in the corner there? Do people care? I don't know. I feel like that kind of seems like a lot. So is anyone watching? If anyone's watching Llama's Grail, I saw he was doing like insane runs today. I will need to watch and see what he got. But if there's anything crazy, definitely let me know. So I was kind of setting this up. I know he ended like as I was starting, so I didn't get to see the end of it. But I know he's been making like some insane progress. All right, another one. I am going to give this a shot. I'm going to try and go up to players 5. And if that is slow, then I will just bail. So what do we got? Yeah. So I'll give that a shot. We'll see if we can do something with it.
There's nothing the right potion can't cure.
Greetings.
Probably need to bump my strength a little bit, especially if I want to try and do spirit. Problem for another time. For Monarch, do lower cuirass players 8 or players 7? Will it drop from the what's it called? Just the super chests? I didn't know that. Or do you recommend killing some stuff along the way? Also, hello, welcome. No. So don't just... Was that no to the chest? Or no to killing everything? Oh, you have the armor bench. Gotcha. So just try and knock one of those. I see. I see. Yeah, I'll have to give that a run. I got a really great roll for LK. So maybe I'll do... Also, I feel like I'm actually doing like... I almost said like I'm doing great, but it's not very fast. I don't know if that's bad if I have to use static to just get like a normal monster down. Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. Huge. Huge level. Oh, never mind. Yeah, like, look how slow this is killing these guys. Jeez. I don't know. This might be too slow. Yeah, this might be too slow. Ooh. Yeah, I think I'm going to bail on this one. That was really scary. All right, let me try and do... I'm going to do 10 LK runs. If I can't get it in 10 LK runs, then it's broken. For this, I am going to get my mercenary back.
Need some help?
But you know what? If I really actually do want to level... So the only reason I'm doing strength is because I want to do a spirit monarch. So I'm just going to start adding a couple points to strength, but nothing too crazy. So let's do LK. All right, I have to find an armor rack. Man, I'm getting like some crazy stuff here. Oh, and I didn't change the player count. All right, so this is just for laughs, I guess. All right, that dude lasted 2 seconds. Outside the houses with a super chest is armor bench. Oh. Armor stand? Maybe it was armor stand. Ooh, I want that ammo room. And I want to kill all these people. Outside the houses. This is just going to be good experience, so just bear with me on this. Yeah, that really was good experience. Jeez. Ooh, armor stand. Okay, I think I see. I think I see what you're saying. I need a better amulet because this one sucks that I have right now. It's actually really good XP. It's pretty funny. All right, let's do a couple of these. Like I said, I'll do. I'm gonna do just to switch things up. Let's see. Now that I know what I'm looking for. Yeah.
I need a key.
Oh, no key. Man, that really bums you out.
Good day.
Oh yeah, I picked up like a ton of stuff. 2 to masteries.
Greetings.
Who the hell has a key? Yeah, I'm gonna, like I said, I'll give these a couple runs. I mean, because that would be really awesome if I could get that base. I don't know if what level you need to be for that. I mean, I think I have a little bit of ways to go. Just to not worry about it would be great. Boots. I think I need some new boots. New boot goofing. All right. Another one. Oh, I need to be players 8. Let's do players 8. I forgot. Like I said, I'm putting your theory to the test here. Rotate shield. Nothing. Alright, so what is that? 2? I like this little run counter that I have up. I figured out how to get that going. It's not like perfect, but I could definitely see it, you know, if I'm doing like a bajillion runs of something, like LK runs, I could see this being really, really helpful. Ooh. That could be fun. Ooh. For a paladin. Could be fun. Not City of the Damned. That was dumb. Alright, let's see what we got for this. I don't think that's great. Is that good? Can someone enlighten me? I always struggle with what to look for in these sorts of items. I'll hang on to it, and then if someone tells me it's bad, I'm gonna throw it out.
What do you need?
Alrighty. I need to remember to switch that off of the player 8 because I feel like I'm gonna. Oh, I just did one. Ah, that was dumb. All res, yeah. I usually think that all res is good for those shields. I mean, I feel like that's kind of like what people want out of those. But yeah, like you said, I really got to remember to switch this back to. Yeah. Anything in there? Nothing. Small charm. Sometimes you get really awesome small charms in here. So I'm definitely going to try and hang on to as many of those as I can. Right. Ooh, I gotta identify my charm. Let's see. Damn. Nothing. We are grinding. Yeah, I feel like this is a really good roll for LK. I also forget what run we're on, so we're just going to keep doing this for a little bit. Yeah, I've never really, like, I mean, I've gotten bases here before. All good. I've gotten bases here before, but it's always, I usually just try and skip those. I feel like I get so, like, hyper-focused on the, what's it called? It's the super chest that I just, like, I don't pay any attention to. I can't remember if I exited out of the game, so I'm just going to do another one. But I get, like, so hyper-focused on just getting the super chest that I just completely forget to hit, like, anything else. Man, I see those rune drops and it like gives me a little like, and then it's just nothing. Oh, that was stupid. Hell, Tal, okay. I really need a new amulet. I just have a little BS caster amulet, and that didn't help. And that didn't really do anything. Alright. Another one. It'd be really cool, like, it would really help me out a ton for this Grail if I could just get, like, super quick, just like a super quick jaw and a bird drop here. That'd be, I wouldn't be mad. Oh, caster amulet? Yeah. Yeah, that would be... What level do you have to do that? I can't remember what... I know there's like a rune word, or not a rune word, a cube recipe to roll one, but don't you have to be like a certain level? It's been so long, I can't... Some of these things, it's like... I just don't... I just have a terrible memory. Yeah, that would be great. If you could just pass that to me, that jaw, that'd really help me out. These runs get so addicting, but it's definitely gambling. Like, I get that this is a problem. But yeah, it's it really is like an awesome place to try and farm stuff. I shouldn't have sold that jewel, but I guess you can hang on to those and you can do stuff with them. Let me just put some stuff in my stash here. I gotta be careful with where I put this stuff. I don't want to ruin any of these bases. Ooh. I like when you get the big loot explosion. But man, do they really need... They really need a loot filter in this game. Alright, so big question on my mind for everybody out there. Got a couple people tuned in. What are you playing the next ladder? I was very, very sad at the announcement. But in the same breath, it's like... I shouldn't be shocked. Yeah, that hurt. Yeah, you are going to play? If people are playing, or if you are playing, do you have like a build you're going to go with? Are you trying something new, or are you just going to give it the old tried and true? Oop, that's stupid.
I need a key.
Yeah, sources. That's really the best way to do it. Ooh. Cold and fire. Are you gonna do like so like what's gonna be your primary? Are you doing like a fireball? Or are you doing I've seen people do, what is it? You can let me see if any of these are cool. Frozen Orb Hydra. Yeah. Hydra is nice. You get like you can get some mean Hydra builds out there. Yeah, to start. That's usually like I said, that's usually a good one to do. It's kind of like the get rich quick build. Man, but look how pitiful this is. I got no charms. All right, so I'm on run count 30 right now. Let's go up to 50. because whether or not I like it here, the drops are good. I really hate to say it. Ooh. And yeah, what was that one? 43 seconds? Yeah. So we can blow through some. Especially now I got my dude. My dude with me. I'm gonna be ripping. Alright, Grand Charm. Watch, it's gonna be a perfect skiller. I don't hate that, but I think my poison res is like already maxed out without this. Yeah, maybe I'll hang on to it. 3 Shadow Disciplines. I don't know if this is awesome. I don't really need it. I think that's the problem, is I really just don't need it. Telekinesis, yeah, you're right. You are right. To pop the what's it called? Pop the chests and stuff. Yeah, I know you can really speed things up.
Yes.
If you watch Llama go faster. Yeah, Llama, he's on another level. I'm so afraid that I'm going to miss something though. Alright, I'm going to channel my inner Llama. What's up, guys? Don't sue me, Mr. Llama, please. Yeah, I think, what was that, 43 seconds? Let's see if I can set it. I'll try and set a record with this one. Of course, it misclicked. Ooh. And this is my own personal record. This is not anyone else's record. What was that? 36. Yeah, I did not pick up Flawless. Ooh. This is actually not bad. This base that I got, that's going to make a nice little something for somebody, somewhere. I'll keep that for Paladin. That's actually pretty nice. Again, running out of room by a lot, but what are you going to do? Yeah, it's kind of what I'm thinking too. Be a nice spirit. High strength requirement for level 41. Oh, what, the Royal Shield? Torch per white perfect shield. I thought I saw a giant. Also, welcome, Just Say Joe. I like your name. It's fun. Sacred Targe is the best. Yeah, I guess for the strength requirement. Ooh. Grand Charm, I want that. Alrighty. Gotta wait for my... I'm just gonna sneak in. Yeah. Like I said, you can get skillers here, which would be fun. What did I miss? I won't leave the game. 2 to Blizzard. Now I'm panicking. What did I miss? Let me get some potions.
What do you need? ST last game. Oh, I missed a Sacred Targe last game. I guess like the base, yeah. I do remember that actually. Ooh, wait. I think I only did one house. That's embarrassing. Shale. Shale's not bad. I like a shale every now and then. No, I have poison resist. I have so much poison resist right now. I don't need any more poison resist. Oh, SHAKO, come on. That sucks. That would have been awesome to get a good one. Are you new to D2R? I'm not. I've been playing Diablo for a while. Just not very efficiently at times. Yeah, I've probably been playing for... I mean, like the OG D2, used to play like when it was out, like when it came out. And then Lord of Destruction, played that when that came out. And then D2R, I kind of picked it back up. There's a lot of things that I kind of like forgot about the game though. So there's a lot of stuff that I am probably not doing the best way right now. But that's also why I really like the idea of streaming, because I started doing like some streams and, you know, people like you or just, you know, everybody in the chat are, you know, there and I can ask questions too. And it's been a lot of fun. It's also been really great to try and, you know, get back into it and pick up tips and tricks and stuff like that. So it's been, yeah, it's been nice to get back into it. What about you guys? Have you been playing for a while? Have you been Diabloers for a bit? Yeah, rhymes. Shell Eth. That is right. Nice. Yeah, rhyme is great. That's pretty good. I'm doing I have an Ancient's Pledge right now, which I'm like pretty happy with. But yeah. And then Joe, yeah, got you played Lord of Destruction back in the day, and then came back with D2R. Yeah, that was like, I think that's what pulled me back as well. I was playing on a little private server. It was like the Reddit, what was it called? /Diablo was the one that I was playing, and it was fun. It was cool, like to have a little community of people, but kind of fell off, or I kind of fell off with it, and then just kind of came back on with D2R. I was really excited to see that come out. And then I tried, I don't know, did you guys try D4 at all? I played 3 a ton when that came out. And then D4, but that one was kind of like, it's kind of a letdown in my opinion. And I think it was like, it would have been cool for it to just be its own game. But like, I get that they were trying to tie it all in with like the Diablo franchise and stuff, but you know, I realize I start to sound like a curmudgeon stuck in my ways with like it's only good if it's Diablo 2. And then Immortal, we don't talk about it. Only did the demo for D4. Yeah. Royal Shield. Quit D2 when D3 came out. Never played D3 or 4. 3 is cool. It's like a totally different style, though. It doesn't really super feel like... ooh, I'm actually going to go back and try and pick that base up. It doesn't super feel like a Diablo game in a lot of ways. You see a lot of the same characters come back, which is pretty cool. But, yeah, there's a lot of it that just... Yeah, I don't know. D2R and POM best. Yeah, Path of Exile was awesome. They did a great job with that game. D2 does rule. I strongly agree. That's why I let's see what this little small charm is now. I started making YouTube videos like probably about a year ago for D2. It was always something that I was like, yeah, I love playing the game. Like, I think I know enough to be dangerous about it, and I just have a lot of fun playing. And you know, people were like, man, why are you playing this game that's so old? It's like, dude, Diablo 2 is top. Game is just so much fun, and it feels like there's still a lot that I haven't done in this game, like things like this, like a Grail run. Like there's games that I've been playing Diablo 2 for 20 years, and there's items that I haven't ever found playing this game. I mean, to be fair, I wasn't like grinding this game super hardcore when I was like 10, but still. Very enjoyable game. Have you guys tried PoE 2 at all? I played like right when it came out. And it was hard, and it felt really awesome for like an old school, just like beat you to the ground hack and slash game. But I haven't really gone back. I just played a little bit. I wanted to wait until it had like a more formal release. I think at the time it was just like the only things I found. The only thing that Zod and Tyrael's might. Yeah, I mean those are two. Yeah, it's.
Not in town.
Oh, I just tried to teleport in town. That was embarrassing. Yeah, I mean, honestly, this game, D2 is really like what got me into gaming. Like just way back in the day. Like when it came out, I just played this game a ton. I got this as like a birthday present. And my parents didn't know anything about video games or anything like that, and oh, SHAKO, that hurts. And yeah, it was. Who would have thought it led to playing this game for so long? Play PoE 1, or you play PoE 2. Yeah, I think I played, or I think I found Joe to respond to yours again. I found Ethereal's Might, like, way back. This was like Lord of Destruction days, and I found Ethereal's Might, and I was like, oh, this armor sucks. And I remember throwing it away, and that is a huge bummer now, looking back. But, I mean, obviously I wasn't going to port that. It was just a, you know, some random save file, but still. Also, I really appreciate everybody who's watching it. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I've been really enjoying doing these streams. I'm trying to get into it a little more. I'm trying to stream like once, I would say like once or twice a week, at least. You know, a couple longer ones. So yeah, I really appreciate everybody that's tuned in. It's been a lot of fun. All right, there was a lot in this little pack. Let's see if I can sift through and find anything. Nothing. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. It's yeah, checking out newer streamers. It's one of those things where it's like you try to, like, yeah, or new to you. It's one of those things where it's like you really try, you know, it's like, man, it's just the same couple people that are on, and then it's like, oh well, also I don't watch anybody else, so I'm definitely guilty of that. Yeah, I mean, even to the fact, like right now, I've what, like, you know, 7-8 people. It's been like the average since I've, you know, on this stream. Like, it's still just cool to play to anyone, like that anyone would tune in. So it's cool. And I feel like some of those bigger streamers, it's like I really like the one-on-one with people. Like if I'm, you know, if I'm watching a streamer, I like to watch people, you know, smaller streams and stuff like that, because it's like you get to have a conversation and stuff like that. Made the mistake 2 weeks ago. He got rude quick. Made the mistake of giving advice. No, man. Give advice away. Or advice to me. Oh, was he just like, you don't know what you're talking about? Blah de blah. But I'm of the mindset, like, any feedback is good feedback. So why would I get mad if someone is like, hey, I think this would be cool? It's like, okay, well, that's someone that's watching this, so yeah, I'll listen to the people that are watching it. Whoa. That was a big old one. Yeah, that actually wasn't anything too crazy. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, this belt, I probably need a new one in the near future.
Yes.
It's not bad, but it's definitely not like crushing it.
What do you need?
He's doing Nightmare Countess on P7. You're planning on not getting good rune drops. Yeah, you just do players 1. Also, it's Nightmare Countess. Yeah, I feel like that's like not crazy to be like, oh hey, if you want this to not be like this. Oh, I realized I just like completely got all of my potions wrong. That was dumb. Yeah, I gotta look at the... Isn't there a level though that you need to be for... Yeah, with faster hit or faster cast rate? You are right. I like this one because it had faster hit recovery. He said I shouldn't. I said you should be on players 1. Yeah, he said backseat driving, giving advice to his. All right, dude. That's crazy. Imagine thinking that someone has something to offer you. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, players 1 is like her rune table isn't hit by, or isn't affected by players count.
Greetings.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I would have done the same thing. Flawless Amethyst. All right. What is it? Flawless Amethyst, Jewel, and Belt. Is that what it is? For the caster? For crafting amulet. Oh, okay. Okay. Other new players will pin comment as viewers, not give advice. That I can respect. Yeah, I mean, I kind of get like the whole like, I'm good with like advice.
It's locked.
But it is one of those things where it's like, there's people that have been playing this game for a really long time, and I feel like the D2 community for the belt, you forget. Gotcha. It's okay. Ooh, boots. Let's see if we got a.
Need a key.
Of course, I don't have a key for this stuff. I think this is going to be a new Grail item. Let's see. But yeah, to some degree, I kind of get the like, hey, I just want to figure it out. Tankreds. Let me see. I get like the hey, I just want to figure it out. But like, what is it? Hobnails, right? Yeah, that's what this item is. Yeah. Awesome. Another Grail item. Get hype, everybody. Yeah, I mean, like, part of me does get, like, the whole, like, hey, I'm good on advice. Like, I just want to figure it out. Ooh, 3 elementals. That could be a fun druid if I decide to build a druid one day. But I'm going to toss it because these are actually not super, super rare. But in the same breath, it's like people have been playing this game forever. And the community's really tight-knit. And it's like everyone's just kind of like, hey, share the D2 knowledge. That's how I feel anyway. I say keep doing what you're doing. Giving the people advice. Wow, that was close. Yeah, that's fair. Like, I guess if you don't want, like, if you're not really looking for advice, I kind of agree with that. Are you single player? I am doing single player. Yeah. Yeah, single player. Offline. I have, this is just, I created a new, I manage like a couple different save files for just different things that I work on. So it's just a new save file, new game. First character on the account, I have like one, or on the save file, excuse me. I have one, what was I saying? I don't remember. I completely lost my train of thought because I got distracted. But yeah, this is one character on this account. Yeah, just kind of trying to make some progress. Yeah, ladder was, I swear these ladders go by like quicker and quicker. It's like insane. Is that tiara? Yeah, it's just like a normal one. Sometimes these circlets are incredible. Let's see if we got anything good with this circlet. 2 to curses. Nah, nothing really to write home about. Fire res.
Good evening.
What's a WSK? Terrorized? What one is that?
What do you need?
All right, how many more do you think I should do? I might just go back to trying to level a little bit. Yeah, because I did say I was only going to go to 50 runs for LK, and I'm past that now. So let's do, I'm going to switch it up. Ooh, don't want to do... Shoot, players 1, I guess. Players 3. Let's see if I can do that. Oh, Worldstone Keep. Yeah. Yeah, that was silly of me. That's usually really good. I know your brothers escaped me, yada yada.
Not enough mana.
Yeah, I feel like it's cool to see, like, I know there's some, you know, decent amount of D2 players out there, but I feel like it is kind of neat to get, like, to see some smaller streams. I try and watch a lot of smaller streams myself, and then I have, like, the big ones, like, you know, Sweet Phil, and Regular Schmuck was someone that I used to watch, like, pretty regularly. He was awesome. Yeah, it's just great. Llama, he's like the you know, the Rosetta Stone of Diablo 2 players. Yeah, Mephisto. Let's see if we can do something here. Players 3 is slow though. This is kind of a slog.
I need mana. Not enough
And I don't want to bring my mercenary because then it's going to mess up the moat. But yeah, this was like almost a whole inventory. Mama's grave with 2 bait. Yeah. Ooh, great sword. Let's see. And a belt. Maybe this is a good one. All right, is this a new... The Patriarch. I definitely don't have this one, so that is a new Grail. Woo! Patriarch. Let's log it. But yeah, that's like, you know, I agree with the, you know, too big to interact. Let's see if this belt is any good. Nah, nothing crazy. But yeah, I do really enjoy, he knows a ton about the game. His content is really good. But yeah, it's
Hail to you, Jeff.
what's it called? You just can't interact with him. And I like that. I mean, I think interacting with like a community is why I like it. Sweet Phil, I think, does a good job. He's not like insane. Let's go. Hell yeah, let's do it. I'm just gonna do a couple. Let's do a couple Mephisto. I might have to switch back to like players 1. That was brutal. But yeah, Sweet Phil, I feel like you can pretty consistently interact with him. He responds like pretty frequently. Ooh, I completely forgot to buy potions. That was embarrassing. Yeah, like I said, Phil's good. But Llama has great guides out there. He does I really enjoy all of his guides. I mean, hell, if you look on is he max roll? Is he or level 68? Yeah, 68 right now. But yeah, I mean, Llama's got all sorts of great builds, great guides out there. Not enough mana. Yeah, okay.
Not enough mana.
My magic find is atrocious right now. It's like 4. It's literally nothing. Maybe I should just keep doing. Maybe if I do like offline, I could do some more LK runs because the charms you get there are crazy, crazy. Whoop! Misclick. My big.
Not enough mana.
Oh come on. That's so sad. Let's see. Tower shield. And I think that's about it. Oh, there's a super chest back here. I got a surf from this super chest one time, and I haven't felt joy since. Siggins. I think I have Siggins. Let me check. I think I have most of Siggins anyway. Siggins guard. Is that what it is? Yes, I do already have this. Trash. How many single player characters do you have? Just this one. I have, well, technically I have this one, like across all my accounts or all of my save files. I don't know, dozens at this point. But on this Grail, this save file is just the sorceress, and then I have 2 mules that have. I'm basically just using them to hold all of my gear, all of my unique set, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, let's do another. Let's keep the Mephistos going. I'll do a couple. These are always fun, and the gear is like always a hoot and a half. Oh, this isn't. I'm stupid. Complete autopilot right there. This is stupid. All right, well, let's just do this first, and then we'll go to the other one. Oh, that's silly. All right, now we will go to Mephisto. Fresh soul. Yep, fresh solo self-fun Grail. I've never done. I had on my. I have like my what I call like my quote unquote main save file. I had a lot of. I have a lot of gear, a lot of really like pretty high level characters that can really do just about any content in the game. Oh man, I'm really messing this up. But I never really logged any of my gear in like any formal way. And I always liked the idea of doing a Grail, but I just kind of felt like my other save file was too far gone. And it was just something that I was like, you know what? I'm going to start from scratch. I'm going to stream a lot of the Grail itself. And then, yeah, and really just from the ground up, really log everything and kind of create some content around it. Yeah, just because it's been fun. It's always something that I've wanted to try. So I figured, you know what? Start fresh. See where we can go. Take a mercenary with freeze. Yeah, that's true. I do have one with holy freeze right now.
I need mana. I need mana.
I know you need mana. Would you calm down?
Not enough mana.
It is kind of funny too when I join in and I start doing a Mephisto kill.
I need mana.
The viewers goes up a little bit, and then I guess when I don't get a good drop after I kill them, it's like people are like, I was just here for a couple kills. But welcome everyone. I'm happy to have everybody here. Oh, you're killing me. I'm killing me because I didn't get potions. Yeah, like I said, player 3 has not been doing me any favors. Kind of stinks. So maybe I gotta do something else, or just roll it back down to 1. Speed up the kills. Let's see. Heavy gloves. Let's see what we got. Sanders. Pretty good. I really like these for the increased attack speed. Always fun. And I definitely don't have these. Joe, that's cool. I started offline several seasons ago, and I was later still 4 months ago. Nice. Yeah. It's always I like offline a lot. It's just been more enjoyable for me. I think these are Sanders Taboo, right? Yeah. Another Grail item. Get hype. Tell your friends. Over 10%. That's exciting. I think since I started this stream, I got an extra 2% on the Grail. So we're making progress. Hit up the super chest back here. Sometimes you get lucky back there, but I have not. I like to try different builds that I wouldn't get to do in ladder. Yeah, I totally agree. Sometimes ladder, it's like, it feels like out of nowhere, it's over. I know we were talking about that earlier, but it feels like you gear up, and then it's like, all right, ladder's done. And you're like, oh, well, I'm kind of sad now. So another Grail item. Let's do another Mephisto. Also, welcome everybody. Got a little influx of people. Definitely feel free to say hello. Happy to have everybody here. Make rhyme for swap, have 25, a magic find 25. Oh, so you're saying, yeah, and then I guess I could do, so like, do a quick weapon swap. What's rhyme, the base for rhyme? Shale F? I think that's what it is.
I need mana. Not enough mana.
But yeah, speaking of different builds, there's a guy, because we were talking about, you know, other D2 players that all of us watch. There's a guy called Double Billy. I don't know if you've ever watched any of his stuff. He's really cool. He makes a lot of like really niche, like off meta quote unquote builds. And he's pretty neat. Yeah, Shale F and a shield, that's right. But yeah, Double Billy, he's cool. I like his videos.
Not enough mana.
Dang, nothing. At the very least, I'll sell some stuff. That's disappointing. Get some mana potions back. Been doing offline single player again 3-4 weeks now. Level 95 for Uber Paladin, Trav Horker, and all the classes just for fun. Yeah, it's that sounds like a pretty solid lineup you got there. Do I have... I think I do have a Shale Eth. Do I have a shield, though? Yeah, I definitely have a Shale Eth. Where's my Shale? Oh, yeah, Shale... I don't have an Eth, actually. Maybe I'll have to get that. I'm going to go down to players 1. Do we think that's stupid? I know you're supposed to... It's like 1, 3, 5, and 7 are like the next... are the ideal sort of, you know, targets for magic fun or for the player count. I think that's like, I read like somewhere it's like where it bumps up to the next like tier or something like that.
I need mana.
Oh, now we're cooking. We are cooking, boys. Found 2 griffins about 2 weeks ago. Made a Nova Source. That's solid. I haven't found 1 griffins. Yeah, that would be... I'd probably do Nova Source with that. Just because like you don't need Enigma. But then a lightning Zon would be sick to do Hell Cows.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, that kill was a lot quicker. 2 to War Cries. Out of here. Yeah, 2 Griffins. Where did you find the Griffins? Was that like crazy, you know, magic find, or was it just like you happened upon it? Novasaurus is best, yeah. Team Novasaurus. Big fan. Oh, I didn't pull him. Come on. Over here. One from Terrarize Mephisto, one from Terrarize Andy. Yeah, that's really solid. See, I feel like I really want to do some Andy runs, but she hits a little too hard for me right now, and I can't survive. And I'm having a lot of trouble surviving still. My Mercenary, although I do have, with the Reaper's Toll that I got on my Mercenary, or that I found for my Mercenary once I'm of the appropriate level, I think that'll help. Just for like trying to kill her pretty quick, but still a little too squishy. The thing is, I still haven't found Maris after all this time. Yeah, some of these items, it's like, which also that was another stinker of a run. Some of these items, it's like, it just takes forever. I'm talking to a buddy of mine who he's doing a Grail right now, and one of his items that he hasn't been able to find just at all is Drax. He just can't find it. He's like, I have no idea why. I just haven't found it. He has Enigma, and he has a Griffin's. No Drax. Just the way it goes sometimes. It's funny how that works out. Alright, do another one. Excuse me. Just going right to... Oh, I think I teleported too fast. Where are you? Follow. Hello. Alright.
I need mine.
Even like my damage is like not stellar right now.
Not enough mine.
Ooh. Alright, what do we think? What do we think it's gonna be? Alright, 3, 2, 1. Alright, well. Alright. At least it's Magic Find. It's pretty fun. Do I have one of these? Let me see. I think I already logged one, but I can double check. Yeah, I already have one. Man, that'd be awesome to get a Soj. Because then that's basically a free Annie once I get my budget Paladin up and running. I'm gonna hang on to that because those are pretty useful. 2 to Barb skills, no. Yeah, it's not bad. That's pretty good. 24, I mean, it's better than the negative Magic Find that I have right now, so. All right, you're right. I'll give it a go. Where the hell did I put it? Oh. What do we think? Keep this one over here. See if we can get some magic find. Watch, I'll get a SHAKO this run. I should check my breakpoint. Maybe I can just use this full time. I think I'm even without the 10% added. I think I'm at the breakpoint.
Not enough mana.
Nothing. Alright, let's check super chest. Yeah, it's still worth it. Yeah, I actually don't think... I think I'm still past the break point. So I'm actually not too upset about... I think I'll just keep using this ring for a little bit.
What do
Which
you
is really
need?
nice.
Not in town.
Alright, another one. Man, I used up all my good luck at the beginning of this stream with that Reaper's Toll. Hmm.
My brothers have escaped you.
Let me see. I'll see what my cast rate is. 104. No, that's faster recovery. 94 faster cast rate. So with that other one, it gets me over to 104, which I'll have to look that up. I can't remember what the breakpoint is. If you know, that'd be awesome. Or if someone can look that up for me, that would really save me. I can get another run in the meantime. Ooh, heavy gloves. What do we think? And a circlet. 105. Dang. So I actually might need... I might just be under the break point. Yeah, that would... This ring... That other ring puts me... No, it actually doesn't. Yeah. No. It doesn't. If I had a 20%, or if this was... Or if my spirit rolled better, then it would get me to the next break point. But... So, I'm just going to keep... Let's see what these are. Blood Fist. I definitely have these already. Let me see. Yes, I already have these. Yeah, still cool. Kind of disappointing. I appreciate you looking it up, though. That means that's very helpful.
Hail to you, champion.
27 magic find. Unfortunately, you do. That is correct. Yeah, dude. It's awful. Like I said, if I might do some LK, like offline, really grind. If I do like a couple hundred runs, I could get some of those charms up. Yeah, 27 magic find. So, I don't know. Look out, everybody. I think this next kill I'm about to, I do need a lot more. Oh, I forgot to do a new game. Cool. Alright, so what do we think? Do I keep doing Mephisto, or should we go back and grind somewhere else? To try and get some gear with Magic Find. Or Charms.
What do you need?
I'm going to do a Mephisto run while we ponder. Blizzard is my main Magic Find character, so I remember... Yeah. Make a hell with... Yeah, it's true. That is true. Yeah, I guess this is, yeah. I mean, it would make a difference. Yeah, that's an avenue. Other suggestions? I don't want to waste these just yet. Because I feel like I'm going to get a, my luck, I'll get a SHAKO and not have any, perfect topaz left. I'm going to be sad. Yeah. Magic Find, ideally. I'm looking for, so SHAKO for sure, and Skin of the Viper Magi are the two that I absolutely need. Those would get me a long way, and then a Monarch that I can get 4 sockets in. Flawless is good. God, excuse me. Or if I could get a Spirit Monarch, that would really help. And then Chance Guards for gloves would be nice. I do also need Geeds, but again, I haven't beaten. I still haven't beaten Hell on this character just because I just feel too squishy for the time being. All the Viper Magic Shakers Helm Fistal in the past 3 or 4 days. So hopefully I can be as lucky. What were you doing? Were you doing what player count were you doing? Just like normal terrorize, anything like that?
Not enough mana.
There's armor rack in the back and he drops a lot of
I
mana.
need mana.
I'll check that out, especially while I'm already here. Let's see what we got. This is probably a new one. Demon's Arc. It's actually pretty fancy. I don't have that, so I'm gonna log that. What is this? Eisenheart. So Eisenheart and Demon's Arc. Let's see if I have those. I definitely don't have the Demon's Arc. Boom. Grail item. Oh no, and I didn't have Eisenhearts too. 2 Grail items in 1 drop? Okay. Nice. That's very exciting. So 2 Grail. I need 1 more Eisenheart. That's looking pretty good. 58 items. Percentage. I'm at 10.64%. Done my Grail right now. Cool. Oh, let me do the armor rack back here. Where's the armor rack? Is it somewhere over here? I'll take that. Maybe some maps for days who's dropping a lot of set double X's. Yeah, I mean eventually I will reset. I'll do a reset. Alright. No armor rack to the left side. Oh, armor. Oh, over here. I see. Yeah. I see. All right, I'll throw that in. I'll throw that into the mix. Right now, let me put these in my inventory. Hey, we're making progress, people. I don't really need that. And I got a level. Ooh.
Hail to you, champion.
Ooh. That was hefty. 1 away from 70, though. Pretty excited about that. Making progress. And making Grail progress, too, which is why we do it.
I am overburdened.
Let's see what we got. Sanders. Already got those. Siggins. Already got those. Ring. Cast a ring with Magic Find. That's going to be good No, I'll keep this. I'll keep this guy. All right, let's see. Ancient armor. What do we got? Nah. Wow, thank you for the likes on the stream. I appreciate it. I just looked over. I saw I had a couple likes. That's so fun. I like it too. That's stupid. No. All right, let me see if I have these two. Sanders and Siggins. Which, again, I believe I do. Let me just check. I just want to double check. Oh, wait, do I actually not have these? No, I don't have these. Rip Trap. Wow, another like. Thanks, everybody. All right, so Sanders, another set item, another Grail item. Huge. And I already forgot the other one. Siggins Gauge. These ones, Siggins is one I feel like I'm like, oh, I've definitely gotten all those, but it's Siggins Gauge. Another set item, another Grail piece. 11% to the Grail. Like, comment, subscribe. No, I'm just kidding. That's really aggressive. Okay. Got a little bit of a mess going on here, but that's okay. Do some organization later. All right, another one. A lot of items tonight. This has been pretty fun. Again, can't thank you guys enough for leaving comments and liking and tuning in. This has been so much fun. I'm really genuinely having a really good time right now. It's kind of shocking that I've been playing for 2.5 hours already. It's crazy. Man, these misclicks are killing me. All right. 71 lighters. 71 lights under. Yeah. Man, am I just getting? Are these two more? That's crazy. All right, let me loot. I'm just, if these are more Grail items, this is crazy. All right, let's see. You're easy to listen to while I grind. Thank you, I appreciate that. So I think I have Mavina's Icy Clutch and his, whatever this guy's is. All right, let's see. Nice. I think Icy Clutch is what the other one was, which I believe that I already have that. Yeah, I think I already have that one. Did confirm. Let me double confirm. Yeah. All right. Still good. I still like the drop. So I got to save that. And I also got this. One, a Necromancer. Okay. I don't think I have a use for this, but I'll keep these off to the side for now. Let's get into another one. Ooh, I already forgot to buy potions. Damn.
brutal.
Good day.
I know I'm too late. What else is new?
I need mana. Not enough mana.
All right, let's see. Nah, nothing. I mean, I guess we did just have like several rolls in a row where I got new Grail items, so I guess it was time to not get one. Get some more potions. I need more. Ooh, and keys. That's really sad. When you get somewhere and it's like, oh, you need a key. You're like, well, I'm just gonna throw my computer in a lake. Or whatever. That's kind of traumatic. Yeah, yeah. Where'd you go? Oh. I have an Act 2 right now. I'm using Act 2 Mercenary, a Holy Freeze Mercenary. But my gear kind of sucks. I have an Insight, and then just like some BS gear. If I could get like an Andes, that'd be awesome. And I also just need the runes. I have a base that I want to use for stealth, but I just don't have. I don't have an F rune, like out of nowhere. Which seems silly to like have that hinder the progress of a mercenary, but here we are. The Holy Freeze one has been really nice just to like, excuse me, teleport around and stuff. Like if you get a bad teleport, it really just sucks to get annihilated 1 second in. Recommend prayer with Cure Helm and Insight. What is what does Cure give you? That was that one of the newer rune words that they did for D2R? I feel like I've definitely heard of it. I just haven't. I'm still rocking Lord of Destruction rune words these days. Version shows subs mobs that hit you. Yeah, I have to be better about casting that too. Wow, 13 viewers. Concurrent viewers. Thanks, everybody. Nothing. Alright, I'm going dry here. Like cleanse on a pally. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Ooh, I'm just seeing what time it is. I'm gonna do 2 more, and then unfortunately I do have to call it a night. I'm so sorry, everybody. For these last 2, everyone say hello. Give me some good luck. We're all in this together.
forgot to buy potions again. Damn. Whoa! That's wrong spell. All my Blizz Source use Act 2 Prayer, Insight, and Cure. Yeah, I gotta look into that. That might be a good one. SHAKO. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, everybody. Like I said, I'll do this one, and I'm gonna do one more after this one. So this is just the warm-up, unless we get the SHAKO. Then the next one will just be a bonus one. Nah, a blue Monarch. Dang, that's so sad. Alright, Eyes and Hearts. Alright, let's see. Alright, we're doing one more. One more for the night. Let's do it. Let's remember our potions.
Hail to you, champion.
Alright, here we go. This one I'm gonna go wild. Players 5, let's do it. I know, it's crazy. Let's try and just take down someone. Nope, that was stupid. Alright, let's see. How long will this take? Ooh, that's slow. That's slow. Players 5, though. It's gonna be worth it, I hope. Let me lock in.
I need mana.
I don't want to miss when I have a blizzard ready. Man, this is really slow.
I need mana. I need mana.
Dang. Alright, mana, real quick. It's not slowing us down. This is just, it's all part of it. It's all part of the experience. And we're back. It's like we didn't even leave. Whoa! Misclicks are brutal. Yeah, I am going to stick with players 3. Boots! War Travelers? Water Walk. Alright, so we ended it with a Grail item. Ooh, I gotta do my armor stand. Mesh belt. Locked chest. Yeah, I'm gonna stick to players 3. That was awful. That was no fun at all. Alrighty. Water walk. Let's log it. So we are ending with 11.38%. I gained like 3% of my Grail this stream. Huge. But I'm going to end it here. I really, really appreciate everybody who checked this out. War Traveler Battle Boots, Gores, yeah. But I really appreciate everyone that checked this out. I had a lot of fun. If you want to stay in touch, all that good stuff, if you consider subscribing, I'm going to try and go live. I do upload some videos onto my channel. And I'm just going to be uploading little, like, hey, this is where I'm at, shorts and other little videos like that. But yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. I really appreciate it. Bro, keep going. I'm so sorry. I know. I'm so sorry. But I will be going live. I don't even know what day it is. What is this? What are we in? Thursday. I'm probably going to go live tomorrow and the day after. So keep an eye out. I am trying to be better about like, when I do go live, making an announcement on my, like doing a little post or something like that. So like I said, if you're really liking this, consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you for the like. I really appreciate that. This is, I really, really appreciate that. Honestly, more than you guys know. So, I am going to end this one here. Definitely check me out and check me out next time. I'd love to hear from all of you. And again, thank you all so much. Until next time, I'll see you guys around. Thanks for stopping by.